Greetings, everybody. I just realized that I didn't wear a t-shirt um, that will complement today's message. Anyway, um, I'm here. This is day 8, and I have a question for you. Have you ever, oopsies, have you ever been around people and feel your energy and your peace drop like a rock, like a boulder in water? Kind of like, remember that commercial when it says, can you hear me now? When the person is out of range or walk too far from the router. Have you ever had that feeling? That, if you've had it, I have it all the time. And that is when your signal is gone. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Protecting your peace like it's Wi-Fi. Welcome back to Antonia's Blissful Corner. I'm Antonia, and this is day 8 of my 25-day live journey. We protect our phones with passwords, our doors with locks. But when it comes to our peace, we just let any and anybody connect, don't we? That stops today because that makes no sense. We're talking about what it really means to protect your peace like it's Wi Fi, especially when people start draining your signal just by being around. And I know you know what I mean because sometimes some people just walk in and you just feel like, whoo, somebody just stole my energy. So, you know how when you walk too far from that Wi Fi, your phone starts acting up, it's buffering, it's glitching, that little spinning circle of doom? That's exactly what happens when you stay around people who drain your energy. Some folks, they're just out of range, and that's okay. Stop trying to reconnect with people that you've outgrown. The signal's gone for a reason. I did that for many, many years. Sometimes, like when a relationship died for some reason, I'm sitting here trying to resuscitate it, not realizing that relationships are supposed to end. Not everybody is meant to stay in our lives forever. People are supposed to come for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And the lifetime ones are very few and far in between. So we have to learn how to just let people go. You know that saying, if you let it go and it comes back, it was meant to be. Try letting go of some people and see whether or not they come back. If they come back, then you know it's real. If not, then say la vie, adios, sayonara. Um, you ever walk into a room and instantly feel tired, like your mood just basically like clocked out for the moment or the day? You didn't argue with anybody because sometimes when our mood goes down, we know why. We were, like either had an argument with somebody, you're hungry, you're tired. But what I'm talking about is when you walk into a room or when someone walks in and all of a sudden you just feel like your energy level has gone down. That is energy drain. When we don't protect our peace, that happens. So protect your peace by paying attention to how you feel after you've been around certain people. If your peace drops from 5 bars to one, trust and believe, you do not need to troubleshoot it. Just disconnect. Learn how to walk away from people, places, and things. And don't look back, right? Um, the reality of it is when you let go of something, you're making room for something else to come in. Keep that in mind. And now, so I'm actually traveling now. So this one actually is in time. When traveling with people, that's when you get tested, right? And it's almost as if like you have to know how to basically manage when you're around different people, and especially in an environment that you're not familiar with. Now, when we travel, well, I was gonna say we travel with people that we love, but not often, because sometimes if you're going on a group, you don't necessarily know everyone, right? But the reality of it is, let's pretend as if you're traveling with people that you know and that you love. You can still need space from them. I'm Last year I did it for the first time where I was going with a group out of the country, and my spirit told me to go a couple of days before. I think I did it. I went at like a day and a half before, and I was so glad I did. The reason why I wanted to is because I was already tired from work, from the day job, and I didn't want to go there tired and then have to basically be around people, right? So I decided I'm going to go a day early. And the first evening, I basically went for a walk on the beach, watched the sunset, and I basically walked and walked and walked. It got dark, and I had to figure out how to get back to the hotel. But for me, it was great, right? Because I was able to use that time to recharge and to kind of, well, one, get to know the area, but then also recharge and prepare myself to receive all of the energies that were coming. And it felt good. That was the first time that I traveled by myself to a country that I wasn't familiar with. And then even throughout the time that I was there, I also decided to basically go off on my own. I went for morning walks miles away from the hotel. And then at lunchtime, I decided to take the local bus. Who does that? But I did. I got on the local bus. And for me, it was a great experience. Like, I was actually proud of myself for doing that because it wasn't anything that I would have done before. But while I was there, I said, you know what? I felt safe enough to do it. And so I did. And I'm glad I did, because then it taught me that there isn't anything that I cannot do. Baby steps. So, when you're traveling, try to build in solo time, even if it's like 10 minutes on a balcony sipping tea, or just, like, just to reset. When I'm traveling, I like to get up early so that I can go for a walk on the beach. This is my time. This is my alone time. And I'm listening to music. I'm watching the sun come up. I'm walking in the water. I actually, sometimes I run, but I like to actually like just walk now, because I feel like I get more done in terms of basically recharging or preparing for the day. And then I see things. You see things when you walk. But another thing you can do is bring your headset. You can bring your, like your journal if you're a journaler, book. You can bring a book to read, or whatever it is that helps you to recharge. Just know that you're not being distant. You are protecting your signal strength. Very important. Another thing is, when you get pulled into a conversation and halfway through you're like, why am I even here? Some people talk just to transfer their chaos to you. The best move, exit quietly. I have learned how to remove myself from conversations. And even with my mom, sometimes, like, if she wants to share something with me that I'm not interested in, like, there were times when I would listen, but I'm at the point now where I'm like, because there's really no nice way to tell people that you're not interested. So I'll be like, Mommy, I don't want to know. And I know sometimes, like, she just wants to share. Like, sometimes I indulge, but sometimes I'm like, I don't need to, like, I don't want to know. So it's okay to let people know, because this is another way for you to set boundaries. If you're not interested in something, like, it's, first of all, if you don't let the person know, then you're wasting their time, and then they're wasting your time. So that don't make no sense. So just know that you don't have to explain. Like, you don't have to say, I don't want to know, because, like, today we went to visit friends of the family, and I saw that mom was basically giving excuses as to why or when or whatsoever have you. And I was like, but you ain't gotta do all of that. Like, the reality of it is, if you can't do something, if you can't go someplace, you just cannot. There's no, because I used to do that. I used to give like this long dissertation as to why I can't. Like, I felt bad, I felt guilty, and I'm like, I cannot. Period. And the thing is, my face says it also. It's not like I'm saying I can't. No, I say I cannot. And so therefore, my face shows that full stop. Period. Don't ask. Don't even try to inquire. Right? Just smile, say mm-hmm, and drift away. Like, just walk away, like your Wi-Fi dropped mid sentence, and go find peace. Protecting your peace sometimes means going out of range on purpose. Like, let it drop. Like, let the call drop. Remember that boundaries are passwords. Like, some people want unlimited access to your calm, like they're streaming Netflix off your hotspot. I was someplace, it was a group trip, and I remember there was someone who would come over to me and somebody else, and they would just basically hug on us. And I remember saying, they stealing my energy. And when I said it, I was kind of like half joking, but half serious also, because then I felt like I was calm. And it's not like I felt any kind of energy drain, but I felt like I was that person's anchor in that moment. And what's crazy is, at a meeting, they actually said it. Like, they was talking, to the group, and they said, just so you know, there's some people that I come close to, and I hang on to it, whatever have you, I come to basically recharge. And I was like, oh. So it is a thing, and the good thing is like that person's energy wasn't a negative one. So I didn't feel any kind of way. I just felt like it was just odd that sometimes like when they get all, they find something or someone to recharge with. And I guess because I'm learning rather how to protect my energy. Um, I guess I can be a lifeline to some people, but be careful like who you choose to get some of your energy. It- the other thing that you can do is change the password. Period. Right? You can love people and limit their access, and don't be afraid to limit the access when they get out of line, because sometimes some people, Lord have mercy. Now, if you do start feeling drained or moody or disconnected, that's your body saying connection is lost. Go quiet, go outside, go recharge, go for a sleep, go for a walk, just go. Remember, peace isn't found in maintenance. I mean, peace isn't found, it's maintained. So it's up to you to maintain your peace. Somebody else can't give it to you. You can't take it from somebody else because everybody's energy is different. And so you have to know what you can do to replenish yourself. And really and truly, like if it's basically bidding everyone adieu for the evening, bid them adieu. If you want to go sit in your room and twiddle your hair or play hopscotch on the tile in the room, then do that. But don't feel obligated to explain anything. And honestly, if you can just slip out of the room, because sometimes people are so busy talking, you won't be missed. You will be, but just tell yourself, oh, they won't mind, they won't miss me, and you'll see them in the morning. So anyway, that is just some tips for you to protect your peace like it's Wi-Fi, because it is. Do not let everyone connect, and definitely, definitely, definitely don't feel guilty for logging off. And if you find yourself out of range, don't panic. That's just life telling you to come back to yourself because you went too far out of range. Okay. So before we go, please tell me in the chat, what is a one way that you protect your peace when your signal starts dropping? Hmm? Please drop a blue heart if this one hits home today. Also, I don't know why I keep forgetting to have my book here. Also, if you have not already, kindly get my book, Unlocking the Introvert, a pocket guide to understanding and interacting with introverts. It is available at societyofintroverts.com, Amazon, and everywhere books are sold online. Okay? So please protect your peace like it is Wi Fi. I will see you tomorrow for day number 9. Stay calm, stay strong, and just know we're in this together. Take care.